Hi guys, good morning everybody. Mangaldeep here. Please do confirm if you're able to hear me and if you're able to see the screen. Hi Akshay. Hi everybody else. I cannot address every one of you by your names. My apologies for the same. Please do understand. Thank you so much for showing up, guys. Thank you so much. All right, so okay. Before I started, please do confirm if I'm audible, if you are able to hear me, and also if you are able to see the screen, see my screen. We have the banner for the live stream on YouTube. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. Thank you for the confirmation. Okay, so the market has not yet started. The pre-market session has just been over, and seems like Nifty has opened gap up. Uh, we'll see. We'll watch out once the market is up and running at 9:15 because normally I go ahead and I take the decisions post 9:15. So yeah, good morning everybody. All right, it is audible as well. Thank you, Srinivas. Thank you so much. Okay, by the time the market starts, we will not go ahead and start trading immediately at 9:15. We'll wait for a couple of minutes, okay, before I take up the decision of giving out the calls. So by that time, if you have any questions, please go ahead with the questions, and let's keep the questions specific to intraday trading. Uh, because if you ask questions which requires a more, a more longer explanation, that won't be possible here, right? So yeah, that is how it is. Sure, Shiva. Right, and also I'm moving the screen here. I've taken out the banner right now, and I'm just switching on to Bing. Uh, is it visible to everybody? I'm just switching between Bing and Google. Is it visible to everybody? Can you please confirm? I'm just switching between Bing and Google. All right. Rohit has a question. Do pivot level work effectively? Absolutely, Rohit. Pivot levels are the most respected levels throughout the globe, and that is the very reason why it works absolutely. Okay. But just the pivot levels working won't be sufficient for you. You need to know how to operate them. Okay, how to take the decisions depending on the pivot levels. But to answer your question, yes, of course, pivot levels work all the time. Okay. Akshay has a question. Which stock are shortlisted today, sir? Well, Akshay, as you might be knowing, I do not shortlist any stocks before the market opening. I start everything that I do is in the live market. So once it is 9:15 and after the market settles down, I decide what needs to be done, which stock might go up, which stock might come down. All the decisions that I take are after 9:15. I never prepare a list before the market hours. Yeah. Expected market move. Well, Tapan, the expected market move. By seeing the pre-market, what I can expect is it's not going to move in either of the directions. If you ask me a long-term view or a short-term view, maybe it has a resistance just above a few points. Okay, so moving up would be difficult right now for Nifty. Market might move down rather. Okay. All right. It is visible. Okay, thank you so much. I just wanted to know if, okay, that's fine. If it is visible, that's fine. Okay. So I'm just going through the chats to see if we have any further questions. Rudresh is asking, can we trust indicators at the start of the market? Aren't the indicators distorted at the start with the gap up and gap down? Absolutely, Rudresh. I agree with you. I copy that. Indicators it's not about trusting the indicators. You cannot trust the movement of the script itself. Okay, so forget about the indicator. I will just change the question. Rather than trusting the indicator, your question should be trusting the move of a particular stock. Okay, so in the starting of the market, of course, we cannot trust the movement of any of the stocks. That is for sure. You have to wait for the market to settle down. Okay, and if you ask me how much time does it take, normally the best practice is to start trading post 9:30. And once you get experience, if you're really good in intraday trading, then you can surely start trading by 9:25 maybe. But to start the trading before 9:25 in the morning is would be a very bad idea. Okay, so it might be the indicators, it might be the stock movement. Nothing is reliable uh, till the market settles down. Okay, so make it a practice that you should start your trading only after 9:30. Okay, all right. Uh, Sashwata is asking, with the wholesome economic slowdown, Nifty is going up. What is your take on its long-term move? Well, Sashwata, to be frank, as a core intraday trader, I really do not care where Nifty goes in the long term. Okay, the guys who should care about the long-term movements are the investors, and I'm not an investor. I'm really sorry to be blunt on this, but I don't want to give you an answer which does not fit to the scenario. Okay, so as an intraday trader, I really do not care about the long-term move of Nifty, because as an intraday trader, I know that in a particular day, whether Nifty goes up or Nifty goes down, in both the ways, I will be making money. Okay. If Nifty supports long position, I'll go long and make money. If Nifty supports short position, I'll go short and make money. Okay, but I recognize you, Sashwata. You are in our premium channel, if I'm not wrong. So if you want a long-term perspective of Nifty, you can ping me on Telegram in person, and I will reply back to you, because that would require a bit of time, to get onto the technicals and see where it is facing the support, where is it facing the resistance, and stuff like that. So I have to relate stuffs, and then I have to give you the answer, which I cannot do right now. So you can ping me in person, and I'll go ahead and provide an answer to you. Okay. Tapan thinks that the market will be bullish today. Well, let's get on to the market. Let me get onto the market, and the charts that you see here, guys, I have just applied two moving averages. Of course, this is not the technicals that I follow while trading. But as I always tell you, if you follow a particular thing religiously and you know how to use it, it works all the time. So just to have some technicals, which of course works, I have these two exponential moving averages, EMA 8 and EMA 34 plotted, but I am seeing the charts on a different screen. Okay, so let me have a look on the market, guys. Well, the market looks choppy right now because I don't see any of the buyers or the sellers dominating the market. So we can talk for some more time. I can answer the questions for some more time, and then I will see which position should be taken. Okay. So yeah. Last year was Absolutely, Manas. Manas is saying especially last day was Muhurat, so all indicators get distorted. Absolutely, this is something which we see every year, and it's a pain. That's for sure. Thank you, Rudresh. It's a pleasure. No problem. Good morning, session. All right. Seems like I've answered all the questions till now. If you have any further questions, please feel free to shoot them, guys. And by the time, let me also check if we have got a chance to enter the trades. Suresh, Suresh is asking when you will be into FNO. See, futures and options, it's a huge topic. Okay, so and to be frank, I am not at all I don't know anything about options. I know the very basics of options using which I cannot trade because option itself is very complex and huge. So I'm not, and I don't get time to read about options or to do some practicals on options. So I'm really not sure when I'm going to go ahead and uh, know about options. But futures I know it very well, but I don't trade in futures. Okay, so the only difference between cash and futures is the way you put the orders, right? So the technicals which work in cash, the same technicals work in futures. So futures trading is not a big deal, just that I don't like it. Okay, and the reason why I don't like it is because you cannot book your partial profits and losses, because in futures you trade in lots, right? But in cash, even if you want, you can trade with one share. So that is the flexibility cash has. Okay, so I believe I answered your question. View about today's Nifty. I just answered it before some time. I don't think it can go up. What I see is it should be moving down rather. So let's see how it goes. All right, just a moment, guys. Let me have a look here. Let me go ahead and plot Nifty here on my other screen, and maybe that will be helpful for me. Marico. Okay, let me have a look on Marico. What's happening in Marico? Okay, it's a huge fall, guys. Okay, thank you so much for that pick, Akshay. Okay, Marico, guys, you can go ahead and short it at 377, please. Okay, and also let me make a note of it. Uh, just a moment. Marico, sell at 377. Alrighty, this is how Marico looks like. So the left hand side space that you see is the 5 minutes chart, and the right hand side chart that you see is the 15 minutes chart. And it is always a good idea to sync both the time frames, as I've already told on YouTube. Yep. So Marico, we have shorted at 377. Uh, Give me a moment. I'll give you the stop loss as well. Uh, just a moment. I think before I give the stop loss, it will hit the target. Okay, that's fine. 377, 79, 80. 379.95. You can put the stop loss at 379.95, and we can wait for some more time. And I will let you know what the target should be. Okay, let it fall. Normally, I aim for close to 1% of the script price. So if you consider this to be a 300 rupees script, and since we have shorted it at 377, I normally expect it to go down till 374, and then we can book it, right? So the low made was 375.05, right? 375.05 was the low made. So we have to wait for it to fall a bit further, and then we can go ahead and book the profit. I hope whoever took this call has put the stop loss in place. Okay, that is the safest way to preserve your capital. Okay. All right. Good morning, Naveen. Good morning. Well, this chart I already explained. It is It is not, it is just a rough chart wherein I have plotted in two exponential moving average, EMA 8 and EMA 34. Okay. But this is not the real setup that I use. Okay, the real setup that I use is something which is displaying on a different monitor, but still EMA 8 and EMA 34, these two exponential moving averages do work beautifully. Okay, so that is the reason why I have put in just to get a technical feel of the chart. Okay, I hope that answers your question, Soma Sundaram. Tata Motors, let me have a look. Mahima. Okay, Tata Motors is moving up. Well, you can just a moment, okay. Well, the market is still choppy. Tata Motors can be, you can go long Mahima at 164.85. Okay, 164.85. You can go long in Tata Motors. Tata Motors buy at 164.75. Yes, yes, Sabjit, I'm here. Okay, 64, 75. Well, the technicals are asking to put the stop loss at around 161. Uh, just a moment, 161, 161. That would be a huge stop loss for a 164 rupees script. So, well, let's wait for some more time, okay? And you can put a stop loss at 161, okay? But we will try to come out of this script as soon as possible because that type of stop loss I don't prefer. Okay, let me see if we have any further questions. And let's see how about Marico. Well, Marico has retraced again and it is at 376.75. Let it come down. That's fine. Uh, Sabjit is saying if you can give what moving average are you using in 5 and 15 minutes chart? Well, to be frank, Sabjit, I do not use any moving averages in my setup, in my actual setup, which I use. But trust me, moving averages do work. But you need to have a good moving average. Once you do your research and stuff like that, you need to have a good moving average for them to work. And the moving averages that I have put in here, they really work all the time. As you can see now, also it is working. Okay, it is EMA 8 and EMA 34. Okay. Well, Marico is moving down right now. You can go ahead and book your profits at 374, guys. Come on, do it fast, please. Book your profits at 374. You need to fast in intraday. You need to be fast in intraday. Uh, Book profit at 374. It is trading at 373.85, guys. Please go ahead and book your profits. The low which has been made in Marico is 373.50. Okay, so we are done with the Marico call. Okay, thank you so much. Who was the guy? I'm so sorry. Akshay, I think. Akshay is the one who pointed out Marico. Thank you so much, Akshay. It was a great script to trade as an intraday trader. Okay, so I believe Marico has been covered. Every one of you has traded Marico. And also, I believe the guys who are in my premium channel would have also taken the call and traded it. uh, right? So that was almost close to a 1% move, which is really good. Okay. Okay. Tata Motors, somebody said he booked in point 0.5. It's fine because Tata Motors, it quite seems to be quite doubtful to me right now. 164.75. Okay. So 161 is the stop loss that we have given in Tata Motors. Let's see how it reacts to. As of now, if I talk about the mood of the market, again, it is really, really choppy. Okay. Buyers are a bit dominating, but not completely dominating. That is what I see on the charts. Buyers are not completely dominating, but the market is a bit bullish. Okay, the buyers are a bit dominating, a bit more dominating than the sellers. Okay, so but it is absolutely choppy. That is for sure. Okay. Rudresh is asking, why are you not using volumes? I don't use volumes. We don't have to see the volume, the bars, the volume bars that you're talking about, Rudresh. To be frank, if you know proper technical analysis, I'm not talking about you in general. Okay, so if anybody knows technical analysis, by seeing the movement of the market itself, he will know whether the buying volume is more or the selling volume is more. Right? Before some time itself, I told you that the buyers are a bit more dominating than the sellers. How did I tell that? I did not use any volume parameter, but still I'm able to say that. So it all depends on your learnings. That is the reason why I don't use volume bars. Hope I answered your question. Mariko is still falling, as you can see, guys, on the charts here. Okay, Mariko is still falling beautifully. Again, it is 372.15. The low made is 372.15, which is great. Okay, Tata Motors, guys, please book your profits at 168. 168, yeah, book your profits at 168, guys, please. Okay, book your profits at 168, guys. It is trading at 168.20, 168.30 now. Come on, book your profits in Tata Motors, guys. The entry was 164.75 and we booked it at 168. It is a huge return for an intraday trader. Okay, so please go ahead and book your profits. And let me also ping about the trades here. Okay, let me see if I have missed any further questions. Awesome, Suresh, doing good. Everybody who booked their profits are doing good. Okay, Sashwata, I'm not sure what uh, they are showing up here. Okay, all right, awesome. Okay, okay. Uh, all right, Harish is asking about M&M. Let me have a look, Harish. Let's avoid M&M as of now. It is in all the mood to go up, that is for sure. Uh, but due to some reason, I see some resistance might be happening for M&M because it has been moving up since the starting of the market, since the last 20-25 minutes. So we cannot take the risk. But in case if you want to take a position, it might reach till 611, which is not a kind of good return because it is already trading at 608. So just for 3 pips, I don't think we should take a risk. But it has all the chances to breach 611. Let's see, just to have a look. I mean, don't trade because it has already given an up move. You can watch out. All right. Okay, Infratel. Let me quickly get into Infratel. Oh, well, just a moment. Oh, well, 199. Avoid Infratel, guys, okay? Avoid Infratel as of now. I'm not uh, quite confident on that because my texts are not matching. Let's move on to Ujjivan. Avoid Ujjivan. It has not given any good move right now, and also I see support just below the current market price, so you can avoid it. Right, MGL. I don't think it is FNO script, is it? Getting on to MGL, guys. Hold on. Mahanagar Gas, it is. MGL is facing resistance, so unless and until it crosses the day's high, it will not be a good idea to go long in MGL. Okay, so wait for the day's highs to breach, and then you can decide. Okay, M&M I just told, right? M&M. Uh, Hold on. M&M. Yeah, M&M I just stated that it can easily breach 611, and it was trading at 608, I believe, when I gave the last update. So don't enter because there is a resistance, and since it is a 600 rupee script, we at least expect to uh, catch a move of 5 to 5.5 rupees at least. That is close to 1% of the script price. But if you enter now, it won't be possible. Okay, because I see a resistance and it is already trading at 610.50. Okay, but the guys who would have taken the position at 608, they can easily come out at 611 and stuff like that. But as of now, don't enter. Right. KTK Bank. Well, I don't trust the banks. uh, well. Hold on. No, avoid KTK Bank. I don't see a lot of volatility or a lot of flexibility in KTK. Okay, and to give you an update, guys, the buyers are dominating slowly. The buyers are increasing slowly in the market, so the buyers are getting uh, more dominating. So shorting should not be a good idea. Okay. Well, KTK Bank, if you are a real fan of KTK Bank, you can go ahead and short it. Okay. No. Avoid shorting KTK Bank, guys. One more thing, please avoid if you are trading in intraday, please avoid scripts which are less than 100 or 100 rupees. Okay, there is a very specific reason for the same, because they are very much prone to operators. So do not risk your capital by trading any script which is less than 100 rupees. Okay, a very important pointer. If you want, you can take it. If you want, you can leave it. But this is what my experience says. So KTK Bank is a 72.95 rupee script. So just avoid. There is no trading in it. Okay. Godrej, I believe you're talking about Godrej India and not about Godrej CP. It's flat. Godrej IND is sorry, Godrej Industries is completely flat. Okay, so no trading in that. Please avoid trading in Godrej IND. Okay, Tata Steel. Well, guys, if I keep answering if I keep updating about the movement of these scripts, uh, I don't think uh, I'm helping you in any ways because help has already been done because we have given two calls, Bariko and Tata Motors, and in both the calls, we got a very nice return. So if you have any questions, if you want to learn something, if you have any questions, but please make sure that you don't ask questions which would require big explanation. Okay, but whichever questions are answerable, I'll go ahead and answer them. Okay, so feel free to ask the questions or queries, whatever you have. Uh, I'm having a look at the Tata Motors chart. Tata Motors, hold on, has all the chances to move up further. Okay. Um, oh, Tata Motors, we have already traded. Okay, so let's not talk about Tata Motors anymore. Once we traded a script, let's leave it for the day. Next is Tata Steel. So, Tata Steel, let's see how Tata Steel is doing. Well, Tata Steel is doing fantastic. It has all the chances to move up further. So, anybody who wants to take a position can surely take a position at 377. Okay, uh, you can take a position at 377. It is 376.55 right now, so you can take a position. Okay, let me consider the position to be 377, and let's see how it goes. Okay, Tata Steel buy at 377. The stop loss will surely be more because it has moved up really high. But still, even if it has moved up really high, still, then I'm giving you the buy call. The only reason is are the technicals. Okay, so the technicals are the one who tells us what's going to happen. So the stop loss 377. Hold on, 373. Keep the stop loss at 373.95, guys. Okay, keep the stop loss at 373.95, and let's see how it goes. Okay. Meantime, Mariko is also falling big time. One more question I would like to address here, guys. This is very important. Most of the time, I have been asked by the guys that you give the call and you ask us to book at around 1% of the movement, but finally we see that the stock can even move up to 8% in a day. Now, please remember that we are into intraday trading, okay? And intraday trading is something wherein everything is rough. You will not find anything smooth. So we are trying to find a smooth field within a rough field, okay? So it is nobody can give the guarantee that the stock will fall so much or the stock will go up so much, okay? So the best as an intraday trader, the best thing which you can do is go ahead and book your profits. And booking 1% of a move of a particular script is really a big deal in intraday trading. Okay, so nobody on this planet can tell you that this script is going to move up or this script is going to move down 7% or 8% or even 2%. Nobody can guarantee you. Okay, in trading there is no guarantee. The only thing which you can do is anticipation. The best thing which you can do is anticipation, and that is exactly what I do. I anticipate the moves depending on the technicals that I use, and it goes fine. I mean, it actually goes fine. Okay, yeah. So, well, Nagraj is asking on what basis you are saying that the buyers are dominating. That factor determines what factor. Well, I cannot really sorry, Nagraj, but that is something which I cannot tell it in public. Okay, there's a way to find it out. Okay, uh, but just to give you an extra pointer, the buyers are increasing minute after minute, and right now the buyers are dominating for sure. Okay. Really sorry. My apologies, Nagraj. As I said, I cannot answer all the questions. Yeah. Praj Industries. Praj Industries. I don't think it is FNO script, but still, since you have asked, let me go ahead and see what it is. No, 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 no. Well, it is in downtrend. To answer your question, who asked the question? Karuna Garan. Karuna Garan, to answer your question, overall it is in a downtrend. You can surely short it. But since it is not a FNO script, I'm really reluctant in giving you a solid answer. But if you want to know which way it might go further, uh, obviously it is in downtrend and it might fall further. Okay. Uh, Next is Reliance. Ah, I typed it in the wrong window. Hold on. Uh, Just a moment. Reliance is flat right now. Okay, I don't see much liquidity in that. Okay, so better to avoid Reliance. As you can see, since the last three candles, it is completely flat, kind of consolidation. If breaks uh, 1458, okay, if Reliance breaks 1458, then you can think of going long. But as of now, don't take any positions because it is absolutely flat. Okay, right. Well, let's see where Tata Steel is right now because we had entered Tata Steel at 377. Good enough. Tata Steel is moving up. Right now it is at 378.40. 40.30, it is fluctuating like that. Let it move up. It has all the potential to go up further. Okay, so if you want, you can book it somewhere around 340, I believe. Yeah, 340 or 379.90. I'm sorry, it's 3. I'm so sorry. It is trading at 379.35. Okay, it is trading at 379.65 right now. So let it move up a bit further and we can try booking it. Okay. See, guys, sometimes you have to take the decision to book the profits a bit earlier by seeing the earlier moves. Like, for example, here in Tata Steel, it has been moving up since the starting of the day. Okay, but still we took a position at 377 just because I thought that it has still some juice left to move up. Right, so it has moved up from 377 to 379.80. Right, so we can expect 379 dot 90 or 95, maybe 380, and I expect you all to book at that time. Okay, uh, 379.85 now. The high made was 379.90. Okay, guys, book Tata Steel at 379.90, please. Okay, let's not take any risk. Okay, there's no point in taking a risk when we see that the script has moved up so high. Okay, 379.90, guys. Please book it. Okay, so I have given three calls till now. All the three calls we have made profits. Uh, yeah. It moved up. In Tata Steel, the high made is 380.45. So I believe everybody would have booked by now. Okay. Good trade, everybody. Okay. Now let me get back to the chat window. Let's see who else has asked questions. Vilas is saying I booked in BPCL. BPCL, good enough, good going. Zaheen is asking how to control emotions once you lose big in the first trade. Exactly, Zaheen. The first question is why do you lose big? We have something known as position sizing. Even I have a video posted about it. Okay, and to just to give you an idea, position sizing is, how do you calculate position sizing is the amount of risk that you can take divided by the stop loss. Okay, so let's say 2000 rupees is the amount of risk that you can take, which may be 3 to 5% of your capital. Okay, so let's say 2000 is the amount of risk that you want to take. Divide 2000 by stop loss. So if you are trading let's say 200 or 300 rupees script and you want to have a stop loss of around 2 rupees, right? So the number of shares that you should be taking at the maximum is 2000 divided by 2, which is 1000. Okay, so 1000 is the number of shares that you should be trading with. Okay, so losing will be big if your position sizing is not followed properly. Okay, if you follow position sizing, I can guarantee you that eventually you will be in profit. Okay, so uh, making a loss in the first trade is not a bad thing at all. You can very much recover it in the same day, but conditioned that it has to be followed by position sizing. If you're not following position sizing, and if you lose big in the first trade, first of all, your confidence is gone, your money is gone. Mentally, you are harassed. Okay, mentally, you are not confident. So the next decisions that you will take, those will be for sure wrong. And you will try to play big the second time, and you know what happens if you play big all the time. Okay, you will lose all your money. So forget about losing big. Concentrate on just making loss. Okay, because you should always think about how much can I lose before thinking about how much can I earn. Okay, so if you have that in mind, you can trade well. Okay, right then. Okay, so many guys are asking on Voltas. Let's move on to Voltas in that case. You can go long. Hold on, let me see. Voltas has all the potential to go up further. Okay, you can surely go long at 715. Okay, you can go long at 715, and you can see what happens. Okay, but this is not I'm not completely agreeing to this, because I can see that there's a bit of concern in regards to volatility in Voltas. Okay, I don't see much volatility in Voltas, but still, as per the technicals, it should go up. Okay, so right now it is trading at 715.40, 715.60. So you can aim for around 719 or something like that, and you can come out. Okay, but I'm not happy with the way it is moving. Okay, be careful on that statement. Okay, some escorts. Charlie is asking on escorts. Let me move on to escorts. Escorts also, it is in a bullish run, but again, lack of volatility, so you can avoid it. Let's not go ahead and trade escorts. Charts cannot be displayed SGS, as I have already told that those charts are my final setup, which are not shown up to anybody except for my trainees. So you can follow the 8 and 34 EMA, and that also works all the time. Okay. You can, if you want, you can add some more oscillators, which actually works, not just for the sake of adding them. Okay. As you can see here, we took the call on Marico. That was the first call, and the 8 and 34 moving average, it worked beautifully. Okay. So whatever is being shown, they also work. I'm not showing just for the sake of showing the screen. Okay. So whatever is being showing, whatever technicals are there on the screen, they also work. Okay. Right. Uh, well, Uh, Hexaware. Let's get on to Hexaware, guys. And let me just go ahead. Hexaware is in a consolidation phase right now. Okay. It can fall for sure. Okay. Just a moment. Let me get on to another chart here. Yeah, Hexaware can fall. It is trading at 331.60. It can for sure fall. But my only concern right now is uh, the buyers are dominating the market. Okay, so you cannot take a risk of trading Hexaware, though it might fall big time. But let's not take the risk of going short in a bull market. Okay, so yeah, and let me scroll down the chat window. Just a moment, guys. Mariko has been falling big time. It will keep falling. Mm, okay. I'm just having a look on the charts, guys. Give me some time here. Mm, okay, okay. Just a moment here. Need to see a lot of things simultaneously, so might take some time. Okay, okay. Uh, yeah, I believe Hexaware has been answered. Okay. Next question is from Nasir. Which indicator is a leading indicator? Well, see, Nasir, you do not have to concentrate on leading indicators and the lagging indicators, okay? Uh, Indicators are slow for sure, okay, because they derive their position from the price movement. Okay, that is the reason why we say that price action is supreme. Whatever we can know is from price action. That is true. But in Indian market, trust me, only price action trading only with price action is not possible because Indian market is driven by operators. Okay, so the guys who tell me that I'm a price action trader and stuffs like that, I don't tell them anything, but at the same time, at the back of my mind, I don't trust them as well. Okay, so in Indian market, I strictly believe that you cannot trade solely with price action. Okay, what you can trade with is price action uh, with the confirmation from indicators and oscillators. Okay, so when it comes to indicators, do not concentrate on lagging indicator or leading indicator. Let's say RSI, if you consider that as a leading indicator, the relative strength index. Okay, uh, that will not make a difference if you compare it to MACD, which we know as a lagging indicator, I believe, right? So MACD does its own work and RSI does its own work. The thing which matters to us is whether they are giving us the right signals or not. Okay, and getting the right signal again depends on multiple things like choosing the right script, choosing the right script with right volume, with right volatility, and stuffs like that. Okay, so it's not like you pick up any indicator and you expect them to work. No, you pick up any indicator, it will work for you, but you need to tweak it. You need to tweak that particular indicator or oscillator depending on how you trade, okay, or what kind of trader you are. All right. So I believe Nasir, that answers your question. Uh, Piyush wants me to have a look at VDL. So let me have a look. It has flew. It has already flew much higher. We are not taking any risk here in VDL, Piyush. Avoid VDL. That too, it is a 150 rupees script. It will take time to move. Okay. So whatever movement was there has already been given. So let's avoid VDL. Okay. You cannot enter at the top. Okay. Right. I just answered that, Nasir. I believe you heard it. Uh, Saswata is asking, how do you understand the false signal of super trends? I'm not sure whether it is a huge explanation, but I just wanted to know. Well, using super trend, you need to know that the only thing which you need to know while using super trend is, let's say, initially Supertrend gave you a short signal. Okay, so the trend was down. Okay, and after some time, the Supertrend gave you the signal to move up. Okay, so the trend changed from downtrend to an uptrend, and you got the green line, and you see all the candlesticks above the green Supertrend line. Okay, the way how to use Supertrend is you never enter in the candle which changes the trend. You have to wait for that particular candle to close. Okay, because if you don't wait for that particular candle to close, you will not know whether actually the trend has changed or not. Okay, so always wait for the candle to close, the candle which is changing the trend, and decide your move or decide your entry after that candle. Okay, so if the super trend has changed the trend from downtrend to uptrend, you will get a green candle. Wait for it to close and see what the next candle is doing. If the next candle is red, wait for it to retrace down. Okay, if it retraces down and then it faces a support and then moves up again, that is the time when you take a long entry. Okay, so this is how you uh, decide how to trade on super trend. Okay. VDL, I just told Piyush. Uh, Tata Chem, a huge up move. Yes, it might be. As I said, oh, sorry, I'm typing in the wrong window. As I said, the buyers are dominating, so that is why you see all these scripts flying. No way that you can trade Tata Chem anymore, Piyush. No, no, sorry, Akshay. Yeah, leave Tata Chem. Okay, a really huge move might be a trap or something like that. Okay. Well, Franklin, it's a very, very good question. Franklin is asking, what is your view on the psychology behind the support and resistance? See, Franklin, first of all, it will take some time to explain this, so I will just give you a gist. Trust me, most of the guys they don't really know how to read or how to predict the support and resistances. Okay, they think that any swing low or swing high is a support or resistance, which is true in a particular sense, but not always. Okay, so the market moves on support and resistance, that is for sure. Even I trade based on support and resistances, based on the volatility and stuff like that. Okay, but knowing which is the valid support and which is a valid resistance is very important. You cannot consider everything to be a support, you cannot consider everything to be resistance. Okay, so to help you up, Franklin, maybe I can make out a video on support and resistances, and that might help you in future. Okay, but as of now, everything that you see here, everything that you use as a technical, okay, this is just a pointer for you. It might be a moving average, it might be pivots, it might be anything, any indicator that you use. Okay, everything will work as a support and resistance. Okay, so this is something which I work every day. This is based on which I give out the calls. This is based on which I trade and earn money. Okay, so any indicator that you use works as support and resistance. But when it comes to candlesticks, people are not. I have seen that people are not quite good enough to validate the support and resistance in the naked charts. So, if possible, I will go ahead and make a video on it. I hope that will be helpful to you. Okay. Right. Subjeet is asking, Motherson Sumi has gone up 8%. How could we catch such stock? There is no way that you can catch that stock, Subjeet, because if you know how to catch the moves beforehand, then everybody would be a millionaire by now. Okay. So let me have a look on Motherson Sumi, by the way. Yeah, it has really moved up huge, being 112 rupees stock. It has already moved up till 122.25, which is a huge movement. Yeah, so coming back to your question, Sabjit, there is no way that you can find or catch such spikes in intraday trading, at least. Okay, now, but what you can do is you can surely have this in your list when the market is going on, when the market is live. Okay, I'm sure if we would have seen this by 9:45 or maybe by 9:40, we would have entered in this script, because everything is and everything was beautifully fitting into the technicals. Okay, so the only way to find out such scripts is again, first is technicals, second is to know the way of finding out the right script. These two are the most important, right? The first step towards a successful trading is identifying the right stock, right? So you need to learn that. And once you identify the right stock, you need to know where to take the entry, whether you should take the entry or whether you should avoid taking an entry. That is the second part, right? And the third part is, booking the profit, which normally you can book it at 1 or 1.5% of the script's cost or script's price. Okay, so don't be in that mood to catch such spikes all the time. Okay, but if your learning is right, I'm very sure that this stock would have been traded by many of the guys who are whose technical analysis is good. Okay, a nice catch, but we missed the train actually. Right. All right. Well, guys, I have to skip. I have to go ahead and skip explaining about each and every script that you guys are throwing out. That will take all the time, guys. Okay, I'm really sorry to the guys for whom I'm not able to answer the questions. Uh, I'll go through the chat window and I'll just go ahead and answer the questions other than analyzing the stocks. Okay, hope that will help everybody out. Ibul Gaming Star. Ibul Gaming. Okay, he is requesting big time. So let me have a look at Star. Star. Uh, who is this guy? Ibul Gaming. Uh, Ibul is asking Star में क्या करें एंड प्लीज सर हिंदी ओके ओके Ibul देखिए स्टार जो है वो कंसोलिडेशन फेज में है ठीक है इट हैज बिन सॉरी वो कंसोलिडेशन चल रहा है उसका पिछले 4-5 कैंडल से सो अगर आप एंट्री लिए हुए हो लॉन्ग में देन ठीक है इट हैज ऑल द चांसेस टू गो अप ऊपर जा सकता है आराम से पर एक रेजिस्टेंस मुझे दिख रहा है जो कि है 380.95 में ठीक है 380.95 वो एक रेजिस्टेंस है तो अगर आप उस रेजिस्टेंस के आसपास एंट्री लिए हो तो आप स्टॉप लॉस लगा सकते हो 3 रुपए नीचे ठीक है 3 रुपए नीचे आप स्टॉप लॉस लगा लो और और 380.95 जो है वो रेजिस्टेंस है अगर उसको तोड़ दिया तो पूरे चांसेस है कि स्टार और ऊपर जाएगा बट अभी के लिए स्टार कंसोलिडेशन फेज में है आप अभी देख भी सकते हो वो नीचे जो कैंडल स्टिक है 5 मिनट्स में वो रेड दिखा रहा है ठीक है तो इट इज वेरी चॉपी बहुत चॉपी है आपको इस ट्रेड में घुसना ही नहीं था स्टार में वोलेटिलिटी भी नहीं है और वॉल्यूम भी नहीं है तो आपको इसमें घुसना ही नहीं था ठीक है पर अगर आप घुस गए हो तो मैंने आपको बता दिया है क्या करना है स्टॉप लॉस 3 रुपए नीचे रख लो आपका एंट्री पॉइंट से और रेजिस्टेंस जो है वो 380.95 पे है आप चाहो तो वेट कर सकते हो 380.95 जब ब्रीच होगा वो और ऊपर जा सकता है ठीक है ओके सुरेश ग्रेट स्क्रिप्ट सिलेक्शन टाटा स्टील Tata Motors and Marico. Yeah, thank you so much, Suresh. In fact, you guys gave the script to me. I just analyzed them and gave out the call. So it was a mixed effort. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you to everybody. Okay, yeah. All right. So let me go ahead with the next questions. हाँ, निफ्टी बुलिश है for sure. Yeah. तपन निफ्टी बुलिश है for sure. Yeah. अभी के लिए फिलहाल बुलिश है. Yeah. Okay. Sagar is asking, what do you see? What are the reasons because of which you traded the scripts? Again, Sagar, it is something which you need to learn. Okay, so that is something which I train people on. Okay, so if you see all my calls they go good. Okay, stop loss are hit but most of the days all my calls are good enough for trading in intraday. Okay, I put the screenshots in the telegram channel, in the public telegram channel. Also guys, if you have not joined my public telegram channel, please join in. Okay, please join in. You can type in at the rate HYIT intraday calls and it will come up and you can join in. It is open to the public. So back to Sagar. So yeah, so what I was saying was most of maximum of my calls are good enough. So what the reason for which I take the trades, it is completely the content of my training. Okay, it's a huge training that I take up. Okay, so that is discussed all over there. That is not which cannot that is something which cannot be explained here on the YouTube live stream. Okay, because the topic is really huge. Okay, but I believe Sagar, since you have joined in this live stream, you should have taken the advantage of taking up the calls and earning some money for sure. Uh, yeah, if you have done so, thank you so much. Uh, okay, next question is. Yeah, Akshay, Marico is have been falling, but as I always say, let it fall. We have already booked our profits at a nice point. We have gained nice points in Marico, so forget it. Okay, let it go. Let it go. Okay. Um, Dennis is saying, I need professional assistance. Well, Dennis, if you need professional assistance, you can surely go ahead and you can get in touch with me in person and we can take it forward. Okay. या आई विल गेमिंग आई हैव ऑलरेडी मैंने आपको ऑलरेडी हिंदी में रिप्लाई कर चुका है मतलब आशा करता हूँ कि आपने सुना होगा आपका जो भी क्वेरी था आपका जो भी डाउट था मैंने वो हिंदी में ही आंसर किया है यप थैंक्स सबजीत इट्स माय प्लेजर ओके डेनिस आई एम नॉट इनटू बिटकॉइंस ओके मैं बिटकॉइन में डील नहीं करता तो आपको अगर बिटकॉइन के बारे में जाना है देन आई एम नॉट द राइट पर्सन मैं सही बंदा नहीं हूँ क्योंकि मैं बिटकॉइन में ट्रेडिंग करता ही नहीं हूँ मेरे एक्सपर्टाइज जो है वो सब कुछ इंडियन मार्केट में ही है क्रूड ऑयल इक्विटी इंट्राडे कैश स्विंग ट्रेडिंग पोजिशनल ट्रेडिंग वो सब मैं अच्छे से आपको सिखा सकता हूँ पर बिटकॉइन नहीं ठीक है ओके Larry, okay, I think it's some kind of a spam. Larry, let's not do it, bro. Okay, so it's just spoiling the ambience of the, chat room. So let's not do it. All right, let's move on. Well, what happened to my voice? Well, Vivek, not quite well. Okay, not quite well. That is why you might be getting to hear a different kind of voice. But everything else is fine. I'm able to do everything. Just that I'm not well a bit of here and there. Yeah, nothing much. ओके गुलशन वही मैं आपको बता रहा हूँ कि मैंने किसी और को भी एक्सप्लेन किया है कि अगर आपको ट्रेडिंग में सक्सेसफुल होना ही है इंट्राडे ट्रेडिंग में तो फर्स्ट एंड फॉरमोस्ट आपको पोजीशन साइजिंग सीखना ही पड़ेगा दैट इज मैंडेटरी वो कंपलसरी है ठीक है पोजीशन साइजिंग के लिए ऑलरेडी मेरे यूट्यूब पे एक वीडियो है वो आप देख सकते हैं एक इतना तो पक्का है कि विदाउट पोजीशन साइजिंग आप सक्सेसफुल नहीं हो सकते इंट्राडे ट्रेडिंग में ठीक है क्योंकि इंट्राडे ट्रेडिंग बहुत ही ज्यादा वोलेटाइल होता है तो आपको पोजीशन साइजिंग सीखना है वो पहली बात है सेकेंडली आपको टेक्निकल एनालिसिस सीखना है वो दूसरी बात है और टेक्निकल एनालिसिस में सब आ जाएंगे आपको स्क्रिप्ट कैसे सिलेक्ट करना है स्क्रिप्ट सिलेक्ट करने के बाद आपको एंट्री कैसे लेना है एंट्री लेने के बाद आपका स्टॉप लॉस आपका टारगेट ये सब कैसे डिसाइड करना है ये सब टेक्निकल एनालिसिस में आते हैं मतलब सब बात की एक बात आपको सीखना पड़ेगा और आप कहाँ से सीख रहे हो ये आपकी मर्जी है बस इतना ध्यान रखिएगा कि जिससे भी आप सीख रहे हो उससे अच्छा खासा मतलब आपको दिख जाना चाहिए कि हाँ ये बंदा जानता है ठीक है मैं अपने बारे में बात कर सकता हूँ दूसरों के बारे में बात नहीं कर सकता जैसे कि मैंने यहाँ पे 3 कॉल्स दिए ठीक है आपको पता है मैंने कॉल्स दिए मैं लाइव हूँ और जो भी कॉल्स दिए जा रहे हैं वो लाइव दिए जा रहे हैं तो आपको पता है कि हाँ ये बंदा जो भी बोल रहा है वो हो रहा है मार्केट में ठीक है तीन तीन कॉल्स दिए और तीनों में ही प्रॉफिट निकल गया आज का तो वैसे आपको डिसाइड करना है आपको किसे ट्रेनिंग लेना है या किसे नहीं लेना है तो अगेन 100 बात की एक बात आपको तो सीखना ही पड़ेगा कहीं से भी सीखो पर सीखो ठीक है इसको छोड़कर कोई शॉर्टकट नहीं है मार्केट में पैसे कमाने के राइट स्टार किसी ने स्टार के बारे में पूछा था द गाय हु आस्क्ड अबाउट स्टार अगेन इट वाज अ बैड एंट्री फॉर श्योर रियली सॉरी टू सी स्टार मूविंग डाउन as I told, Star was not having good volatility nor good volume, so it was a bad pick. Okay, so I hope you had placed a stop loss and you are out of the trade by now. Okay, all right. Thank you, Vivek. It means a lot. Thanks, Vivek. Escorts. अरे यार मत पूछो यार और मैं चार्ट्स नहीं देख सकता बहुत चार्ट्स देख लिया मैंने ओके एक मिनट देख लेता हूँ escorts. Just a moment. Escorts. एस्कॉर्ट्स अप ट्रेंड में है फॉर श्योर ऊपर जाने के ऊपर जा सकता है आराम से. It can go up for sure. Okay, so if you want, देखिए अभी right now it is in a consolidation phase since the last four candles. Okay, so for sure you can, if you want, you can go. Just a moment, let me check one more thing. No, no, no. Avoid escorts. Let's avoid escorts. Okay. No trades in escorts. It is losing its volatility. Also, if you see the wicks that are being formed in the 5 minutes candlestick, also in the 15 minutes candlestick, they're quite dangerous. Okay. It gives all the idea that escorts might not be able to sustain the up move. Okay. जितना भी up move देना था दे चुका है. Uh, और देना मुश्किल होगा उसके लिए. So no trading in escorts. Okay, Saurav, I believe you got the point. Okay. Uh, Again, guys, let's not move into reading the scripts. I have read enough scripts for you guys. I hope that was helpful. Okay, and okay. All right. So I believe there are no further questions. Okay. I believe all the questions have been answered. I'll wait for another 2 to 3 minutes. If you guys have any further questions, please feel free to ask it. I will answer them. But please do not ask me to, do a technical analysis of the scripts and tell you whether to take the trade or not. Okay. We have already taken up 3 trades. It's more than sufficient, guys. Trust me, it's more than sufficient. Don't take any further trades. Okay, you are simply giving out the brokerage to the broker, nothing else. Happy Diwali, Parijat. Thank you, Azra. Well, Azra, I remember you are in the seventh batch, right? So we will talk. We'll talk further very soon. Okay, the live trading sessions, and the live question and answer sessions uh, are being scheduled for the second half of November, Azra. So we will have a talk at that time. Okay. Uh, this talk will move further. Okay, Rudresh is asking how to know if the stock will move further. For example, a 300 rupee stock may move 5 to 6 points. Tata Steel is now at 390. I think if the buying pressure is more, then the stock. Obviously, Rudresh, if the buying pressure is more, the stock will move up. But again, as a trader, okay, as a trader, can you guarantee that it will move up further? For a 300 rupees stock, can you guarantee that it will move up for 6 points or 10 points? The answer is no. So, the best what you can do as an intraday trader is, if you are trading, for example, a 300 rupees stock, okay, we normally aim for 1%, right? So 3 rupees move we aim for. So if you're trading a 300 rupees stock, aim for a target of 3 rupees. Once that 3 rupees target is done, okay, trail your stop loss. That is the best I can tell you. Okay, if the stock is getting enough push to move up further, it will never hit your trailing stop loss, and you, at the same time, you are making sure that you are in profits. Okay, so the best is to trail your stop loss. Okay, so yeah, that is how you trade intraday. Okay, I hope I answered your question, Rudresh. Uh, Kanan, yes, of course, the recording will be available. I'll make sure that the recording is available on YouTube. Okay. Okay, Dennis is actually advertising. Let's not do it, Dennis. If you want to advertise, then go ahead and do it on your channel. Okay. Why mine? Right. Happy Diwali, Rajendra. Kishore, let's not. If you want to mail, don't mail me on my Gmail ID. You can visit my site, HighYieldTradings.com. Right? Uh, Let me type it in. High. So this is my site. Okay. You will get the email ID from there, the official email ID, admin@highyieldtradings.com. You can mail me over there, and we can take it up from there. Okay. बैंक निफ्टी उत्सव मैं नहीं देखता यार, सीरियसली बैंक निफ्टी मैं ट्रेड ही नहीं करता. ओके, कैश में ही सफिशिएंट है पैसा कमाना। सो बैंक निफ्टी में दिखता नहीं हूँ, वरना मैं आपको जरूर बता देता कि क्या हो रहा है। ठीक है। Sashwata is asking, how do you determine how much points we need to trail while doing the trailing of the stop loss? Absolutely, a very important question, Sashwata. So basically, trailing stop loss is meant to make sure that you are not losing your profit. Okay, so let's say, for example, you are trading a 300 rupees script. Okay, and your target is 3 rupees up move. Okay, so when it reaches 2 rupees or 2.5 rupees from your point of entry, trail your stop loss to that 2 rupees. So even if the stop loss gets hit, you are having a profit of 2 rupees, which is not bad for a 300 rupees script. Okay, and then eventually when 3 rupees is crossed, when 4 rupees is crossed, you trail your stop loss to 3 rupees or 3.5 rupees, like that. Okay, so there is no specific number, to be frank, but you have to apply your own common sense depending on the price of the script. The example which I gave you is for a 300 rupees script, but it might be that you are trading a 700 rupees script. So accordingly, you trail your stop losses there. Okay, so hope that is clear. But the main aim of trailing stop loss, first is to make sure that you don't lose your profit. Second is to make sure, not make sure, I won't say make sure. Second is to uh, see that how much you can maximize your profits. Okay, so this again, these are the only 2 points why we use trailing stop losses. Okay, a very powerful tool. It is a very powerful tool. If you know how to use it, it's very good. Okay, you can make a handsome amount of money every single day. All right. Saurav is asking your views on demand and supply based approach. It's a good approach for sure. See, demand and supply is nothing but resistance and support. Okay, supply and demand are nothing but supported resistances, just two different words. Okay, so first of all, you need to know how to draw the demand zones and how to draw the supply zones. Right, first thing first, you need to know that first. Once you know that, then you have to again learn how the candlesticks move depending on the support and supply and demand zones. In fact, Saurav, I have this in my to-do list. I'll push out or I'll broadcast one video where I will explain how the support and demand zones should be drawn and how you should treat or how you should read the candlesticks. So I would request you to wait for that particular video, and I can guarantee you that your fundamentals will be clear by seeing that video. Okay, so that is the max I can do for you right now. Okay. Vidya, no, I'm really sorry, Vidya. I'm not looking at the charts anymore. I had already broadcasted this on Saturday that I'll be live by 9:10 a.m. today. I'm really sorry that you were late, but right now I don't have any scripts to trade on. We have already traded on three scripts. Okay, my apologies for that. Uh, Bank of Baroda कैसा शेयर है? To be frank, I don't trust any of the banks. It might be for short term or it might be for long term. Uh, there is unnecessary hype that is done for banks. I don't know why, especially the public sector banks. I don't know why, but my impression is completely different on all the public sector banks. Even if you ask me about SBI, I don't have a good impression on SBI. Okay, so better to avoid those scripts. Okay. Bank Nifty, Kumar Raja, as I said, I don't trade in Bank Nifty, so I cannot comment anything on it. Okay. Absolutely, Angela. That is something which is known fact to everybody, and you are right on that. I don't think you are an Indian trader. Uh, well, I'm really sorry, but I don't think I'll be of any interest or I'll be of any help to you. But thank you so much for participating here, Angela. Thank you so much. अरे आईबुल गेमिंग, आई एम सॉरी, मैं आपका नाम भूल गया। अगर आपका कुछ सवाल है तो आप पूछ सकते हो, आपके सवाल पे मैं आपको हिंदी में ही जवाब दूंगा। बट आई थिंक सब लोग को हिंदी नहीं आता, इसलिए आई हैव टू कीप माई कॉन्वर्सेशन इंग्लिश में ही रखना पड़ता है, कम्युनिकेशन। तो पर आप अगर कुछ सवाल पूछोगे तो मैं आपको हिंदी में ही जवाब दूंगा, ठीक है। ठीक है। हाउ टू ट्रेल स्टॉप लॉस इन आस्था वेव। देखिए, आपको आस्था वेव में मैनुअली स्टॉप लॉस ट्रेल करना पड़ता है। ओके, you have to trail the stop loss manually in Astha Wave. Okay, so the stop loss itself will be a completely different order. Okay, so if you are buying something, that will be one order. Putting the stop loss, that will be another order. Okay, so when you put the stop loss, and when you trail it, you have to manually change the numbers. You have to manually change the price. Okay, so that is how you trail the stop loss in Astha Wave. Okay, thank you for the understanding, Vidya. Thank you. Options, Rahul is asking, do you do options? Absolutely no. I am zero in options. I know very basics of options, and that knowledge is not sufficient to trade in options. Okay, so but in future, if I get into options and if I become good in options, obviously I will share it out with you guys as well. Okay, but as of now, no to options. No chart readings, Kumaraja. I'm really sorry. I have read a lot of charts, so I'm not reading them anymore. Please apply your technicals and see how you can trade them. राजेंद्र, आज के लिए कौन सा शेयर अच्छा है? जो जो भी शेयर अच्छे थे हम लोगों ने उन पे ट्रेड कर चुका है, जैसे कि मरीको, टाटा मोटर्स, टाटा स्टील, ये सब पे हम लोगों ने ऑलरेडी ट्रेडिंग कर चुका है। और जैसे कि मैंने कहा, मैं और नहीं देख रहा हूँ चार्ट्स। तो अगर आप ट्रेडिंग कर रहे हो अभी, या सोच रहे हो ट्रेडिंग करने का, किसी में लॉन्ग जाने का, किसी में शॉर्ट जाने का, तो प्लीज बी केयरफुल। ओके, आपके मदद के लिए मैं एक चीज कर सकता हूँ। एक चीज बता सकता हूं कि अभी बुल्स जो है वो फुल रेंज में है। बुल्स आर कंप्लीटली डोमिनेटिंग द मार्केट राइट नाउ, सो यू कैन ट्राई टेकिंग द टॉप गेनर्स फ्रॉम एनएससी इंडिया एंड ट्रेड देम। ओके, बट अगेन, अगर आप टॉप ट्रेडर्स, सॉरी, टॉप गेनर्स को ट्रेड करते हो, आपको ये भी जानना है कि वो ऑलरेडी बहुत बड़ा मूव दे चुके हैं। सो जो भी टेक्निकल्स आप यूज कर रहे हो, मेक श्योर कि वो टेक्निकल्स भी आपको सपोर्ट कर रहे हैं कि ये फर्दर ऊपर जाएंगे, तभी आप ट्रेड लेना, वरना अवॉइड ट्रेडिंग। ओके, ओके। नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज, सर आप कुछ इंडिकेटर्स के लिए इंग्लिश में कह दो, वो हिंदी में सर बता दीजिए। इंडिकेटर्स जो है, देखिए, आप अगर मेरे स्क्रीन में यहाँ देखेंगे तो दो इंडिकेटर्स है, ठीक है। अगर मैं उनको एक्सपैंड करूँ यहाँ पे, तो ई एम ए 8, एक्सपोनेंशियल मूविंग एवरेज 8 है, एक्सपोनेंशियल मूविंग एवरेज 34 है, ठीक है। तो ये दोनों अच्छे से काम करते हैं, ठीक है। ये 34 8 जो है वो ऐसे ही मैंने नंबर नहीं डाल दिए हैं, कुछ रिसर्च गया है इनके पीछे, कुछ बैक टेस्टिंग, अच्छा खासा बैक टेस्टिंग गया है इनके पीछे, तभी 8 एंड 34 मतलब बोला जा रहा है, राइट। तो आप किसी में भी देख लो, मरीको में ये काम किया आज, ठीक है। और कौन सा हम लोगों ने लिया था? टाटा स्टील। तो टाटा स्टील अगर मैं खोलूं यहाँ पे, तो टाटा स्टील में भी आप देखेंगे कि इसने अच्छा काम किया है। शुरू से ही ई एम ए 8 जो है ई एम ए 34 के ऊपर है, और कैंडल स्टिक्स ने कभी ई एम ए 8 को टच भी नहीं किया। सो वो आपको बताता है कि बहुत स्ट्रांग अप ट्रेंड में है, राइट। सो अगर आप ये ई एम ए यूज करते हो, तो वो काम करेगा, ट्रेंडिंग मार्केट में फॉर श्योर काम करेगा। ओके, पर ट्रिकी तब हो जाता है जब मार्केट साइड वाइज होता है। इवन मैं सच बोलूं तो ट्रेंडिंग मार्केट्स में भी बंदे हैं जिन लोग को आप स्ट्रैटेजी दे भी दोगे तो वो लोग पैसे नहीं कमा पाएंगे। इनफैक्ट बंदे क्या, मैं गारंटी देके बोलता हूँ कि अगर आपके पास कोई स्ट्रैटेजी, कोई आपको बता देता है कि ये स्ट्रैटेजी है और मैं ये स्ट्रैटेजी यूज कर रहा हूँ, ठीक है, और मैं इससे पैसे कमा रहा हूँ, तो आप उससे पैसे नहीं कमा सकते, क्योंकि जब एक स्ट्रैटेजी, कोई कोई भी बंदा कोई भी स्ट्रैटेजी यूज करता है, तो उसके अंदर बहुत कुछ जाता है। बहुत छोटे मोटे चीज होते हैं जो आपको सीखना पड़ता है उस स्ट्रैटेजी के अंदर, ठीक है। तो सब कुछ स्ट्रैटेजी नहीं बताता है। आपको पैसे भी सिर्फ स्ट्रैटेजी कमा के नहीं देगा, आपका नॉलेज देगा, आपका माइंडसेट देगा, ठीक है। आप इमोशनली कितने डिसिप्लिन है वो सब देगा। सो बैक टू द टॉपिक, इंडिकेटर्स के बारे में जो मैं बात कर रहा था, वो सिर्फ दो ही इंडिकेटर्स है, ई एम 8 और ई एम 34। इसमें आप चाहो तो और भी ऑसिलेटर्स और इंडिकेटर्स लगा सकते हो, जैसे कि पिवट पॉइंट लगा सकते हो, और ऑसिलेटर्स में आरएसआई लगा लो या एमएसडी लगा लो, ठीक है। पर ध्यान में ये रखना है कि कोई भी इंडिकेटर ऑसिलेटर आप लगा लोगे और एक्सपेक्ट करोगे कि ये काम करके देगा, मुझे पैसे कमा के देगा, ऐसा नहीं होता है। आप अगर पर्टिकुलर इंडिकेटर ऑसिलेटर यूज कर रहे हो, तो आपको जानना है कि वो इंडिकेटर ऑसिलेटर यूज कैसे करते हैं, किस वक्त वो क्या करता है, वो सब आपको बहुत ही इन डिटेल्स में जानना है, ठीक है। तो वही है बस, उसी से ही आप एक अच्छा ट्रेडर बन सकते हो, ठीक है। नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, एक मिनट, लेट मी हैव अ लुक ऑन द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चंस। Zaheen, please pick me in person on Telegram. I'll reply you back. Okay, my Telegram username is @Mangaldeep. ठीक है? Thank you, Rajendra. That's so amazing. Daniel, those comments are so amazing. I didn't know people knew about them. I'm a certified investor and have earned. Uh, it's good to know you, Daniel. Yeah, those are some beautiful returns that you have got. I'm very happy for you. Thank you so much. Thanks. Okay, Manoj is asking when you are coming live again. Well, I have not decided yet, but whenever I decide to come live, I will go ahead and broadcast it before at least 1 to 2 days of me coming live, so that you people can be ready to join the session. Okay. Right then, so I'll go ahead and wrap up the session here, guys. Okay, it was really nice having you in the crowd. A lot of questions, a lot of interactions. The best part is the people were able to make money. All the three calls went positive. It was a great day for sure. Okay, so I'll wrap up here. You all have a very good trading day ahead. Okay, and I'll see you all later. Okay, thank you so much. Bye bye.